So, tweaked by nature to the rescue. This is our clean beauty brand here, one of the #1 brands in hair care without a doubt. We have something brand new that you've never seen before, and I will warn you now, when something's brand new, we never have a ton of it. So keep that in mind as you take a look at how terrific this will be in your hair duties in the morning. Only presentation of the day. The 5 easy pays that are on absolutely everything on air, online, all day long will go away on this item at the end of the day. But again, remember, if you have a Q card, you have got yourself 6 easy pays. So keep that in mind, 6 easy pays there. The smaller, what you see here is a volumizing foam for you. The larger is a finishing spray, $28, $33. The if purchased separately is already up to $63, but you're going to save $28 because you'll pay full price for this and $2 for the foam. So keep that in mind as well. There's so many good things going on with this. I will tell you the one thing I don't have for you is auto delivery on this. Sorry. Dennis Simeone is here, and we love our Dennis because he started with Ojan, and we loved everything he did, and now he brings us Tweaked by Nature, which is even better, travels the world to get these great ingredients. Good morning, Dennis. Thank you so much for getting up so early on a Sunday. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, and actually, speaking of Ojan, this product very similar to what we had back almost 20 years ago. Long time, but it's been updated, obviously. So a volumizing foam. This is a product that we cannot make fast enough. It's always out of stock. I think the first time that we put it in a set other than a duo, it's with our world famous waterless hairspray that's clinically proven to repel humidity for up to 7 hours. I hate calling it a hairspray.
I know,
it does so much more than that.
Finishing spray. And it's unlike hairsprays that you used in the past. I'm going to let you go ahead and actually demo this because we want to see as many before and afters because this is a game changer for you. And you don't do that many styling products. So when you do, they're serious.
Exactly. So, and because we don't need to, we're all about multitasking. Amanda's going to come out now and show you. So I had her set with the foam, so you can use it as a setting product. In other words, Velcro rollers, you need something to give it grip. So this, within 30 minutes, will give your hair, it actually cocoons the hair. So basically, it's a natural foam. We're using soap, actually, soap bark tree extract to deliver the active ingredients to the hair shaft. So this way, it's weightless, cleansing. It distributes evenly. So after the hair is set, you want to finish it. So that's why we thought this was the perfect combination. The foam, treatment-based, applies a bond to the hair. There is no hold in it. Even our hairspray, there is no hold. It creates a bond. The end result, I can give you a finished look, definition, volume, style. If you have curly hair, you can scrunch the foam in, but you're always going to finish it with the hairspray.
And it stays that way. There's nothing, I think, more frustrating than having your hair, you look great, and by the time you get to the car, it's either frizzed out or it's fallen out or... I mean,
do you want to use the foam? We'll show you. So just because you didn't see the foam being used live, but just say next morning, you don't have to reset. I'll get out of the way. You don't have to reset with that foam. You just, with the Velcro rollers, you can apply the foam back into the hair just by scrunching it in. You can also use that foam as your nighttime, bedtime treatment because it is treatment based. I know you're probably thinking, are you sure? Normally you need a treatment to do that. My product's a multitasker. When I made that, I made it for my mom, but also for me. So this way, when she was going through her treatments, in the hospital, that she didn't have to bring so many products. Just this one gave her that separation, definition, the texture, but at the same time, it's treating from the scalp right down to the ends. If you have split ends, it will help seal it.
I mean, that's the beauty of it. And these are all clean products. We're going to take a look at a lot more beautiful heads of hair today so that you can imagine yours. But first, up to 7 hours. Tell me about this, Dennis.
Yeah, look, with a hairspray, I would have been happy with even an hour of it repelling humidity, but we got up to 7 hours, no frizz, at a relative humidity of 89%. And 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's basically jumping into a swimming pool. So this spray, not only does it bond and give you volume and finish your style, but it's repelling humidity and holding your hair for up to 7 hours. And that's, severe weather environments like humidity, 89%, that's extremely wet air. So you're going to weatherproof your hair. And this is your final step. So foam goes first. You can use it on wet or dry. And then the hairspray, you're going to finish on dry. And you're set.
I mean, I love the before and afters here. And you know, I mean, you can go as big or not as you want. The beautiful thing about this is, Dennis, you haven't put a lot of things that are bad in your hair. You still have shine. She still has movement. But the idea that she could have that style up to 7 hours just by adding these two products.
Yeah, look, we're clean beauty. We're one of the only ones that have an aerosolized product that's deemed clean beauty. So what she's putting in her hair is Ojon oil. That's our treatment base. Now, what's creating the bond is coriander resin. This piece is over 100,000 years old. So this is what makes these two products extremely rare and hard for us to keep in stock. When I first created it, I never had any intention to bring it on TV or even to create a brand. It was made for my mom and for me. But here we are. So this is why I always warn everyone. And now with what's happening with COVID, it's close to 32 weeks if I place an order to get a hairspray. 32 weeks.
Kidding. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, we hear it. It's real, the supply chain issue. So while you see it, go ahead and pick it up. You talked to me yesterday when we talked on the phone about the pH balance with the finishing spray as well.
Yeah, so and this was key, if I use a synthetic resin, I have to set the pH between 7 and 13. Well, that means the hair is going to be opened, and that's why it feels horrible and why hairsprays are always, they're known as damaging. Well, ours is a pH balance of 5. There's not many that can do that. There's no water in the hairspray, but because of this coriander resin, I can set that pH so that we're sealing the cuticle this way, because everybody thinks that it's the alcohol in a hairspray that's hurting the hair. Alcohol evaporates. By the time it gets to the hair, it's gone. It's not doing anything bad. It's delivering the actives. And in our case, delivering and sealing. So I don't have to put silicone in there to give you shine. It's being done naturally. So it's weightless. And that's why a little goes a long way, and you're seeing instant results and good for you results.
500 already ordered. I have very few to go around. I told you when you have something new, we can't always get our hands on it. And I'm going to go back to what you just said, Dennis, because it keeps resonating in my head. If I want it, I better get it today, because if it takes that many weeks to get these things because of supply chain back in stock, I mean, look at the difference. It's so important to follow through. Not only think about the shampoo and conditioner, but what else are you putting in your hair? And does your hair lose, all the curl in just a couple of minutes? Or are you fighting all the flyaways and the static these days? Give this a try. I think you'll find that your hair still feels very, very clean, and it's good for your hair. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about it. And a little goes a long way.
Yeah, well, look, there's no water in that can. So most hairsprays, and the ones on aisle 5, they're loaded with water, alcohol, and shellac, basically a synthetic resin. And that's what's building up on the hair. Everyone's making their shampoos lighter, so it's hard to take these resins out. When you're natural, I can omit this with even just water. So because we're sealing that cuticle with a balanced pH, your hair color is going to last longer. It's easier to style. You're going to actually blow dry your hair faster. This is Amanda's second application, and you can see it's not getting built up. You're not seeing separation or pieceiness.
Especially
it just looks better and better. And when she wakes up tomorrow morning, her hair gets even better.
Well, it's very, very limited, my friends. This is the only presentation of the day, so we're not going to have another chance. And just know that the finishing spray normally would be $33 on its own. So for $2 more, you're getting the volumizing foam, which is really wonderful. I mean, take a look at the difference. It doesn't matter. Hair length, hair type, or
Great for
age.
Men as well. I put the foam on my beard when my beard starts getting out of control.
I'll have to tell Dan.
Or if I've got my hair in a ponytail. So I just put the foam on, and it keeps all the flyaways in check. And if you see that you're starting to get split ends, look, other than cutting them, you can prevent them. And that foam, if you apply it on ends, sleep with it, it's always putting moisture to it. So if you're really dry, it'll take that dryness away. But just to show you, when we talk about weatherproofing, so treated, untreated. So you'll see on the treated, I'm going to break my display, it's beading right off. So that's what you want. Otherwise, you're going to get frizz. And you can see on the untreated, it's going right into the hair fiber.
Yeah.
So that's what we mean by weatherproofing. So if you can seal it, that means everything stays in and it doesn't allow the bad stuff to enter and cause frizz or just even, pollutants to get into your body or into your hair.
Dennis, we are totally down with these two products. Thank you for putting them together to give us that one-two punch to finish everything off. This is the only presentation of the day, and it is now extremely limited. I've got over 400 of you waiting to order this on the phone, so stay on the phone. If you put it in your cart, please check out. There are the details on how you get to be a QVC Clean Beauty brand. As always, Dennis, thank you. Thanks to Amanda,
Thank
too.
you. Have a great Sunday.
Thanks, you too. Well, we're going to talk about something that I absolutely love that actually I bought for my daughter who has an apartment